anytime you're the weapon master for a being as powerful as kaiju number 6, the king of the kaiju, you've got some serious power at your disposal. He gets his loyalty points from fans in the way that he stayed by the side of Kafka, the series protagonist, even after he was saved by Kafka and he saw firsthand him transform into kaiju number 8. He's loyal to the T, but the man was enough to admit that he would be dead if it weren't for Kafka, and to say that he was still going to consider him a rival moving forward. We see pretty quickly that he's got talent and is a good adjacent for Kafka, because whereas Kafka was struggling to bring out the power of his combat suit, he was able to pick up on doing so pretty quickly, with those who saw him flat out saying that they were seeing something pretty special, and the expectation of him was to become a captain level fighter. It started at that moment. That praise, it wasn't unwarranted, as we see with the fight with kaiju number 9. Reno was able to dodge and then was ready to counter the super fast projectiles of kaiju number 9. This is more impressive when you realize that during the course of this fight, he was not only fighting the villain of the series, but also doing so while protecting his comrades and having taken some pretty decent damage in the process. This is just one of the many times in the series where we see him looking to do the seemingly impossible in terms of overcoming the odds, but managing to pull a Black Clover and surpass his limits in the process. That tough will and desire to never give up, that is a superpower in of itself. This ultimately transitioned to him being a young standout when he was given the power of kaiju number 6, with him saying that he won't give in, and for being this powerful, you have to have a high enough level of testicular fortitude, because the power of kaiju number 6, it is no joke. It is called the king of the kaiju for a reason. It possesses the most daunting display of power that we've seen in the history of identified kaiju up until that point in the series, before kaiju number 8 obviously, and it unleashed power so great that 200 officers and 3 division captains had to give their lives in order to defeat it, with literally one of the strongest weapons wielders, the prior user of Numbers Weapon 4, Shinomiya, being the one who fought in that battle itself and ultimately died, with a fortitude level of 9.6. This is one of the biggest and strongest monsters in the series, which is why it was kept away in storage, because it was believed to be too powerful for any person to ever wield its power, with it flat out being said that it was a gamble trying to master this power, yet Reno was able to do so with only a month of training, which is a sign that again, he's just built